Hello and welcome to SKTV. This is Primetime English News. First, the headlines. Rajya Sabha admits statutory resolution notice submitted by Union Home Minister Amit Shah to extend President's rule for another 6 months in Manipur. MPCC President Kesham Meghachandra opposes use of President's rule as political weapon to shield BJP double-engine government's failure to govern Manipur. And Election Commission of India initiates poll process to elect new Vice President of India following resignation of Jagdeep Dhankar. And now the news in detail. Centre is set to extend President's rule in Manipur for another 6 months from August 13th, and a notice for bringing a statutory resolution on it has been given to the Rajya Sabha, which has been admitted by the chair. The House is yet to take up the notice, which will be listed next week after time for discussing the same is allocated by the Business Advisory Committee of the Upper House. According to Rajya Sabha Secretariat, Union Home Minister Amit Shah has given a notice of the following resolution, which has been admitted that this House approves the continuance in force of the proclamation dated the 13th February 2025 in respect of Manipur, issued under Article 356 of the Constitution by the President for a further period of 6 months with effect from 13th August 2025. President's rule had been imposed in Manipur on February 13, 2025 after former Chief Minister N. Biren Singh resigned. Meanwhile, Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee President Kesham Meghachandra has slammed the BJP double-engine government for failing to take care of governance in Manipur and instead using President's rule as a political tool. The Congress leader was speaking on the sideline of a free medical camp which was organized by MPCC Dr. Cell at United Friends Library and Club Lamboi Khonangkhong today. Speaking further, the MPCC president asserted that the extension of President's rule for another 6 months goes against the interests of people in Manipur and affects the spirit of federalism enshrined in the constitution. While reminding that the President's rule came into force after the BJP-led state government failed its function and duties, MLA Meghachandra alleged BJP double-engine government of misusing the President's rule as a political tool. He further maintained that both centre and state BJP leaders have failed to take any concrete steps to ensure return of peace and stability in Manipur, which has been marred by over 2-year-long violent crisis. Highlighting his disappointment on the BJP government, Kesham Meghachandra said, the government have not made any decision to hold all political party meeting or peace committee meeting. He added that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is yet to visit the state to assure the communities towards reconciliation and peace.
Prime Minister of India ngasi bokta Manipur da laaga masigi santi amasung community myamjing masi haminaraga solution ama porangna magi thamui gi wahi amata phongdoktri amasung even in parliament, inside the parliament and outside the parliament ngasi bokta peace ki oiba apilamta magi thamui degi tasing sengna Manipur gi praja bu nungsi ba amasung santi hanjalangna na bagi adigu statement namta uba phangdri hauji phawda akoi praja wa banatana tongan ba hiram khudi makta sokchilaba Manipur gi aikoi gi senmidlon amasung lamdam masigi naha sing amasung ban blockade continuous blockade of the national highway masi mayam sing se ngasi aikoi free movement leiba ngamtiba ngasi bokta leiriba mayam sing se tasengna aikoi condemn tawi nungaite ngasi aikoi leiriba sarkar asidagi Assam ta ude haibase masigi leiriba local iba another extension to President rule amasung the initiative and the which have taken up by this double engine government masina mayam sing sina ikoi sumaina ha ha thamjani ekoi pen tabale.
Election Commission of India ECI has appointed Secretary General of Rajya Sabha as the returning officer for the upcoming vice presidential election. The decision follows the established convention with the role rotating between the Secretaries General of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. The appointments were made under Section 3 of the Presidential and Vice Presidential Election Act 1952 in consultation with the Union Ministry of Law and Justice and with the consent of the Deputy Chairman of the Rajya Sabha. In addition to the returning officer, the ECI has appointed Garima Jain, Joint Secretary, and Vijay Kumar, Director, both from the Rajya Sabha Secretariat, as Assistant Returning Officers for the election. ECI initiated the process to conduct Vice Presidential election 2 days after Jagdeep Dhankar resigned from the post, citing health reasons. In a significant development, Arambai Tengol has expressed its willingness to assist the state government in identifying illegal migrants. Speaking at a press conference held at the Manipur Press Club earlier today, Waiko Munindro Mangang, Commissioner of the Arambai Tengol General Headquarters, reiterated that volunteers of the organization are always prepared to support efforts that safeguard the state's interests. Mr. Munindro emphasized that while Arambai Tengol has no objections to the delimitation process scheduled for 2026, it is imperative that a comprehensive mechanism such as the National Register of Citizens (NRC) be implemented first. According to him, identifying illegal migrants must be the priority before carrying out any census or delimitation exercises in Manipur. Dispelling misconceptions, Munindro clarified that Arambai Tengol is neither anti-India nor law-defying. On the contrary, the group places full faith in the Indian Constitution and upholds lawful conduct. He further raised concerns over the growing signs of illegal immigration not just in Manipur but across the entire northeast region, calling for immediate and coordinated action at the national level.
Northeast as a whole, illegal immigrant influx positive negative example 23rd July 2025 ki Manipur government gi memorandum ama thorok pudai da lairiba concern DC mayam ama concern SP mayam ama da akanba instruction ama pidana makoi do including biometrics na singba sinadana irip se monitor tawudabani haibagi pona makak yamna clear cut lakpa thopirak pase Arambai Tengol na yam chawna support tawjai makha tarakpa tangai phadri haragadi Arambai Tengol gi lairiba manpower 70,000 strong using se madu government of Manipur na tangai fadre da ka oi haradi akoi anytime available loidana madu da mateng pangdana.
Government of Manipur has announced major change in school admission norms. Starting from the academic session 2026-27, new minimum age criteria will be applied to both class 1 and preschool admissions across all recognized schools in the state. According to press statement issued by Director of Education S.N.G. Bhogendra Meitei, children seeking admission to class 1 must be 6 years or above as on January 15th of the admission year. A relaxation of up to 5 months will be allowed based on the Right to Education Rules 2010. For preschools, the minimum age will be 3+ years for nursery, also as on January 15th with the same 5-month relaxation. The age structure aligns with the National Education Policy 2020, that is nursery 3+ years, LKG 4+ years and UKG 5+ years. However, this new rule will not affect children already enrolled in preschools in the academic year 2025-26. They will be promoted to the next higher class regardless of their age, with relaxations valid till 2028-29 session. Students of Ningthokong Higher Secondary School today locked the main gate of the school and launched a protest demanding immediate and amicable resolution to the ongoing pen-down strike by government higher secondary teachers. The agitating students expressed deep concern over their academic loss and uncertainty surrounding regular classes. A student representative stated that the gate would remain locked for 5 days as a mark of protest, cautioning that intense agitation will follow if the government fails to respond positively within 5 days. 2-week-long faculty development program and workshop on GIS and remote sensing, which was organized by Manipur Technical University MTU, concluded today. The workshop saw participation from 37 faculty members and students from various colleges and universities across Manipur and outside. Controller of Examination MTU Professor Wahengbam Jyotirmoy, Program Convener Dr. Mainam Anibhushan, Co-Convener Dr. Kawapam Gopal Krishna, Registrar Ramananda Nomai Kapam, Chief Finance Officer KSH Imokanta, staffs of Northeast Center for Technology Application and Reach attended the workshop. Certificates were also presented to all participants on successful completion of the training. A district-level awareness program on Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana PMMSY and lending institutions for fisheries and aquaculture infrastructure LIFIC was organized at Sangai Hall of Imphal Hotel today. The awareness program was jointly organized by Lakshman Rao Inamdar National Academy for Cooperative Research (LINAC), National Cooperative Development Corporation Guwahati, and Department of Fisheries, Ministry of Fisheries and Animal Husbandry. As part of the program, discussions on a role of the Department of Fisheries in development of fisheries sector in the state of Manipur and PMMSY scheme was conducted in the first session. And the second session dealt upon various schemes and financial assistances which are provided by Department of Fisheries. Another discussion on the topic role of NCDC in development of fisheries cooperatives across the country was conducted in the third session. Speaking on the sideline, Deputy Director of NCDC S.O. Shillong, Jagadeshwar Rao S. maintained that the awareness program was organized to make fish farmers aware about various schemes and assistance that are provided by the government. Similar awareness program were also conducted at Bishnupur and Kaching districts, and it will be further carried out at other districts as well.
One-day district level awareness program on PMMY, PMMSY, FIDF and LIFIC, organized by NCDC, our organization, with the coordination with LINAC and RTC TC Guwahati. We are conducting. This program is mainly develop the fisheries.
State administration has operationalized 11 IT centers across various violence-affected districts with the aim to provide seamless internet access and create computer-based examination infrastructure in affected areas to support the rehabilitation and empowerment of displaced and vulnerable populations. The IT centers were set up under IT Centers in Violence-Affected District scheme and approved at a total cost of 11 crore rupees by Ministry of Home Affairs. In a press release that was issued by Commissioner cum Secretary Home in Ashok Kumar, it was informed that 1,100 computer nodes have been installed at these IT centers, which have been established at Suchampur, Kangpopi, Ukhrul, Jiribam, Chandel, Bishnupur, Imphal West, Imphal East, Thoubal, Tamenglong, Tegnopal and Senapati districts. The IT centers have been utilized for online national level examinations including NEET PG, CUET PG, Indian Army Recruitment Exam 2025, Staff Selection Commission Exam, Civil Services and Skill-Based Training Programs for both internally displaced persons and general public. A refresher training program for traffic officers and personnel of Kaching District Police was organized under the supervision of Kaching Superintendent of Police at Kaching Garden today. During the training program, various signs of traffic, MV Act 2019 and VIP related traffic duties were discussed. The session was facilitated by in-house experts from the traffic unit, and it was also attended by in-charge Additional SP LO A. Romendro and Additional SP Operation Kaching Binoy Chongtham. Just and Fair Delimitation JFD and Paurabi Development Committee PDC jointly organized public discussion on proposed census exercise and related issues today. According to a press release issued by Secretary Publicity of the Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation, Kangjam Maharabi, members of JFD expert team Longjam, Ratan, Sunil Karam and K. Maharabi shared their views on the implications of conducting census in present situation. Speaking about the event, JFD convener Jitendra Ningomba strongly opposed the move to conduct the census in Manipur, citing prevailing unrest, lack of full administrative control in the hill areas, restricted mobility of communities and deteriorating law and order conditions. He asserted that the root cause of the ongoing conflict is the influx of illegal migrants and stressed that these individuals must be identified first before any census operation is undertaken. He further pointed out that under Section 3 of the Census Act 1948, the census must be deferred until the situation improves and proper identification mechanism is in place. A prestigious two-day international hybrid conference on the theme Critical Humanities, Language, Culture and Indigeneity was inaugurated today at the conference hall of Dhanmanjuri University Arts Department. The event is being organized by the Department of English DMU and brings together a host of distinguished scholars and experts in the fields of modern languages, literature, culture and even artificial intelligence. Gracing the inaugural session were Professor W. Chand Babu, Vice Chancellor of DMU, and Professor Nandini Sahu, Vice Chancellor of Hindi University, West Bengal, alongside other eminent dignitaries from across the academic world. Speaking exclusively to SKTV, Professor Dr. L. Dhanmanjuri, head of the Department of English, highlighted that the conference will explore various dimensions of the new education policy with special emphasis on the cultural heritage of Manipur. The conference promises to be an intellectually enriching platform fostering meaningful dialogue between tradition and technology and between the local and the global.
NEP policy se isagi reason, isagi culture, isagi indigenous way of culture construct se. Si me amzu usiki NEP policy de ji is a very important part oina. Ti se usiki taureba. Aduna akoi na English tamme na akoi na songi British ki ko adugi lifestyle akoi moi culture moi manners ko to na teba. Usiki language to English ojaraga suko akoi North Eastern side akoi reason to iba ko akoi culture akoi language akoi to top pa leiriba phajaba mayam se ko asi sing se akoi hujik se loina puthora aga sigi mayam sigi phajaba chisu mayam da utpa ko.
Former Manipur Governor Gurbachan Jagad has expressed deep shock and sadness over the demise of renowned theatre icon Padma Shri Ratan Thiyam, calling it an irreparable loss to Indian and global theatre. In a condolence message, Jagad recalled witnessing the premiere of Thiyam's acclaimed play Ashibagi Ishai, Dirge of the Dead, an adaptation of Henrik Ibsen's When We Dead Awaken at the Shrine Chorus Repertory Theatre. He described the performance as a surreal experience, lauding its seamless blend of Manipuri aesthetics and powerful symbolism. The former governor noted the play's international acclaim having been staged at the National Theatre's Ibsen Festival in Oslo and the Theatre Olympiad in Seoul. He said Ratan Thiyam's passing away marks the end of an era in Indian theatre. He offered his deepest condolences to the bereaved family and theatre community and prayed for the departed soul to rest in eternal peace. Mumbai-led UNLF has also condoled the demise of theatre doyen Ratan Thiyam. In a press note that was issued by its Department of Publicity and Education, Charai Romba Thokchom, Mumbai-led UNLF paid tribute to late Ratan Thiyam, who had contributed immensely in the world of theatre by representing Manipur's rich art and culture. Terming it a huge loss for Manipur, Mumbai-led UNLF remembered late Ratan Thiyam as someone who had dedicated his life for the people and the land. It also expressed solidarity to bereaved families and his supporters. On the other hand, proscribed People's Revolutionary Party of Kanglei Park Progressive Pripak Pro has expressed deep sorrow over the demise of eminent theatre personality Ratan Thiyam. In a press release issued by its Assistant Publicity Secretary L. Ningsingba, the party conveyed revolutionary honours, stating that Ratan Thiyam was a shining gem who led the people on the right path through his art and wisdom. The statement recalled Ratan Thiyam's remarkable contributions to theatre and literature, for which he was conferred with numerous prestigious awards across the world. It noted that his legacy would be cherished by generations to come. Describing his death as an irreparable loss to the state, the party prayed for his soul to rest in peace and shared the grief of the bereaved family members. Also, film actor and former Rajya Sabha member Raj Babbar has expressed deep shock over the demise of his National School of Drama NSD friend and doyen of performing arts Ratan Thiyam. Describing Ratan Thiyam as an eminent playwright and director, Raj Babbar said he returned to his roots in Manipur and redefined Indian theatre by seamlessly blending contemporary forms with the cultural soul of his home state. He said Thiyam's passing leaves a deep void in the country's theatrical landscape. He also extended condolences to Ratan Thiyam's family and admirers. Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, Kokomi, Manipur State Council, All India Students Federation, MSc AISF, Korilol Loinal Sinlol Lamjing Loop, All Manipur Filmmakers and Producers Association, Sombung Sangit Samaj Committee of Civil Societies Kanglei Park have expressed deep sorrow and heartfelt condolences on the passing away of iconic theatre director, playwright Ratan Thiyam. His demise has been described as a monumental loss to the country's cultural and artistic heritage. The condolences messages stated that untimely demise of Shri Ratan Thiyam has taken away a multifaceted and all-rounded personality whose legacy will continue to inspire generations across the globe. His contributions to arts and culture, especially in the field of theatre, will be remembered by generations. He was unique in every sense of the term, and he blended innovation and traditional arts to create magic on the stage. The organization also extended its heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family and prayed for the departed soul to rest in eternal peace. Dr. Cell of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, in collaboration with Uripok Block Congress Committee, organized a one-day free medical camp today at Unit Friends Library and Club, Lamboy Konangko. The camp was led by MPCC President Kesham Megachandra and MPCC Dr. Cell Chairman Dr. N. Dwijamani, along with MPCC office bearers and Congress workers. Dr. Dwijamani said the initiative aimed to assist flood-affected families in Uripok constituency and prevent spread of waterborne and seasonal diseases. He added that with the approval of MPCC President, 20 doctors from various departments participated in the camp and provided free medical treatment. Essential medicines were also distributed to the people. He expressed appreciation to MPCC Uripok Block Congress Committee and MPCC Dr. Cell for their support in making the camp a success.
Kemni Yamdro Doctor more than 20 Lai Hidak Marang Kani Yawi Hidak Singase government this Haitis Yawi Adubu all distributors, particularly representatives and medical department ki Nataba Atopa personnel over Mayam Nasumating Pantona Hida se Yamna Marang Kana Aquina Pujarga Laxabani so that Lady public sing Awana Tarba sing a sing asking Hidak sing Marang kind of Pana with them with Awa Tarba economically Awa Nanga sing Sivu Karaku Yagadra have a Kalaga medical saying Taraptagi Adagi Honorable K Megasada Gilising Makada Aquina was sing KMC Pantuk Sebani
Dr. Dizamniki medical Dr. Shell Kimakada Matamzi Laina Tinatiki Ngakonaba Makan Laina Yanganaba Doctor more than 20 doctors and staff sing Miam Yauraka Labamasu MPCC is Haitegi Miamgi Mateng Masa Matang medical camp Tauraga Ovasida Mapupana Club Amasung Lekai Yakoba Miam Jus coordination PV Vasida in the Tagatsama Pundokchari.
Foundation Day of Nomo Panba Mipham Lup Sabungkhok was celebrated today at Sabungkhok Imas Sobom Lerembi Sanglen under Lamlai in Imphal East District with a focus on reviving and strengthening Meitei society. Convener of Imagi Mera Te Sujata, Chief of Nomo Panba Mipham Lup Laitonjam Rajkumar Meitei, President of Development Committee Sabungkhok, Tensubam Paka Meitei, Advisor of Arambai Tengol 58 Unit Cobra Chalo and Sandy, Social Scientist Dr. Dhanabi Lashram, President of Merapai B Sabungkhok Hekruzam Memcha and President of YSWC Sabungkhok Chongtham Amujao Meitei attended the celebration. Speaking on the occasion, many speakers expressed concerns over the declining moral and cultural values of Meitei society and stressed the need to promote unity, discipline and cultural preservation among the younger generation. Cultural presentations such as songs, dances and poem recitations were performed by local students, showcasing the talents and enthusiasm for tradition. T.H. Sujata, in her address, called on mothers to take an active role in guiding children and correcting the changing behavior of today's youth. Dhanabi Laishram emphasized that the idea of a successful Manipur rests on mutual support, trust and shared ideology among all communities. An education awareness program was organized at Primrose English School, Khabaisoi, to mark the second Foundation Day of All Manipur Democratic Students Organization. The program was attended by eminent personalities including Professor Chinglin Meshnam, Head of Department of Southeast Asian Studies, Manipur University, Professor Muhammad A. Satar Shah, Principal of Lilong Hauribi College, AMDSO President Muhammad Zayed Khan, AMDSO Advisor Muhammad Islahuddin, Federal Students Organization Kangleipak President Kangujam Amarjit, Reformist Students Front President in Charge Huidrom Open Kanglei Yelho, Chengak President Nongthombam Sanahal and Principal of Primrose English School Muhammad Rafi. Speaking on the occasion, WM Zayed Hussain stated that AMDSO was founded by like-minded students committed to scientific socialism with the aim of promoting peaceful education and confronting challenges to civil rights and democratic values. He appealed to the people of Manipur to come together in defense of the state's integrity. He further urged the authority concerned to find amicable solution to the ongoing pen-down strike at government higher secondary schools, expressing concerns over the students' inability to attend proper classes due to the disruption. A School of Women's College, Kongkhampat, Nambol organized the Students Induction Program 2025-26 at its auditorium today. Principal of the college, Dr. R.K. Lokendra, Exam Controller Salam Chandrakumar, Convener of Organizing Committee N. Buddha, Coordinator of IQAC Dr. Salam Subhashandra graced the program. During the program, Nodal Officer for Scholarship Dr. T. Rocky informed the students about various scholarships available for students, while Librarian Dr. T.H. Priyogopal informed the students on how to avail library services. Speaking in the program, Principal of the college Dr. R.K. Lokendra said, the induction program was organized to familiarize new students with facilities available in the college and to facilitate interactions with faculties and staffs.
Environment Unga Kutrok City Maruina, when a hang of Sinsi, Maggie Murray information ma'am, the Sata when the command of the Na, where information see, Uncle Lagam with the awareness ma, even get doomed by election program.
Distribution of input delivery for farmers of Chingarel Organic Producer Company Limited Imphal East was held at FPC office in Nongada Makhalikai today. The input including neem gold, trichowel, biofertilizer, Visivell complete plant protection and subwell plant health, which can be used for paddy cultivation and vegetables, were distributed under Manipur Organic Mission Agency MOMA. Chairman of Chingarel Organic Producer Company Limited Yumnam Bimol Chandra and Board of Directors member Nauribam Subhash attended the input distribution program. Eco Network Manipur, along with members of self-help group of Herok Part 1, handed over plastic bottles and other waste items to Ashok traders for recycle as part of its ongoing Go Green, Go Clean campaign. The organization have been collecting plastic items for the purpose of recycle as part of the campaign. Eco Network Manipur has also urged public to be part of the Go Green, Go Clean campaign and to ensure plastic-free environment. Women's writer group Ningol Khud Manipur Wangjing celebrated its 7th Foundation Day at Koridol Shanglen Wangjing with presentation of prestigious awards to distinguished writers. The celebration commenced with floral tributes being paid to late renowned writer Thiyam Pramodini, followed by a 2-minute silence to honor the passing away of legendary theatre director Ratan Thiyam. Former convener of Advisory Board for Manipuri Language Sahitya Academy New Delhi, Nomaithem Kiran Kumar, advisor of Ningol Khud Manipur Wangjing, Yengkom Indira, president of Korirol Sandoklup Wangjing, Tongram Babulal, former president of Laikol KSH Subadini, and vice president of Manipuri Sahitya Parishad Thopal District Branch Yumna Mahendra Kumar attended the event. Thiyam Pramodini Ningsing Korirol Mana was presented to writer Yumnam Wanglen Thoibi, donated by writer Moirangtem Rajendra. Another award, the Yumnam Kainahal Ai Ihul Sakhang Mana, was conferred to Moirangtem Rajendra, donated by writer Yumnam Utambala in the name of her late mother. Both these awards carried a cash prize of 5,000 rupees, a certificate and a Lingyan P. Meanwhile, two writers of Ningol Khud Manipur Wangjing, Yumnam Devjani and Yumnam Ishai Henbi, were honored with the title Kori Leima Hentoibi for their literary contributions. Moreover, writers Kundomam Gunamani and Yamuna Lairenjam, both members of Ningol Khud Manipur Wangjing, were felicitated for receiving various literary awards in the previous years. Kanglei Economic Development Organization Kido today organized oath-taking ceremony of its newly elected office bearers for 2025-2027 term at Kaitel Ima Konsabi Shangle near Thong Nambonbi. The oath of office was administered by Ketremium Shanti, President of Kwaramban Nupi Kaitel Sinpam and Saktam Kanbalup. During the ceremony, the organization also announced various activities it aims to undertake in the coming term. Advisor of Kedo Thingujam Rani, Treasurer K. Pakpi and several other market mothers attended the function, expressing support and encouragement for the new leadership. The newly elected office bearers of Kedo are President Soibam Maniton, Vice President Thokchom Surchandra, General Secretary Ketremium Manitomba, Assistant General Secretary Naurem Lenin, Finance Secretary Wangmam Surjet, Assistant Finance Secretary Maishnam Athoiba, Publicity Secretary Kayan Lakpam Tolong Komba, Assistant Publicity Secretary Tensubam Ronal, Organization Secretary Taurem Abung, Assistant Organization Secretary Ilam Bikram and Auditor Oinam Shanti Kumar. Sekmaijen to Tokpa Ching United Clubs Organization under Kakching District United Clubs Organization, a unit of all Manipur United Clubs Organization Amuko, elected its new office bearers for 2-year term during its general body meeting held today. Y. Roshni has been elected as president of Satuko. The three vice presidents elected are Ningthokjam Rajan Kumar, Haikrujam Inau and Ayekpam Borchandra. KH Oken was elected as General Secretary, while Haikrujam Biren and Longjam Hari Mohan will serve as Assistant General Secretaries. Kelen Ningthokjam has been elected as Organization Secretary, with SH Inaucha and Oinam Malem as Assistant Organization Secretaries. Salam Chauba and Ningthokjam Sarju will serve as Treasurer and Assistant Treasurer respectively. Y. Gopen was elected as Publicity Secretary, assisted by Kangjam Inau and Salam Gandhi. The general body meeting was attended by Kaduko President Thingam Chauba, Amuko Secretary Organization Laishram Krishna Chandra and Amuko member Maishnam Kantalwang, among others. And in some sports news, Manipur Fencing Association is all set to organize the 21st Governors Cup State Level Fencing Championship 2025 from August 27th to 31st at the Fencing Hall Sports Authority of India Sai Northeast Regional Centre NERC Takhilpat, Imphal. The annual event is expected to bring together top fencers from across the state to compete in various categories, promoting the sport and showcasing young talent. In a notice issued by the association, all officials and fencers have been urged to complete their registration or renew their membership on or before August 21st, 2025. The association has called for timely compliance to ensure smooth conduct of the championship. And that is all we could pack in this bulletin. But before we wrap up, here are the headlines once again. Rajya Sabha admits statutory resolution notice submitted by Union Home Minister Amit Shah to extend President's rule for another 6 months in Manipur. MPCC President Kesham Meghachandra opposes use of President's rule as political weapon to shield BJP double-engine government's failure to govern Manipur. And Election Commission of India initiates poll process to elect new Vice President of India following resignation of Jagdeep Dhankar. Don't go anywhere. Up next is Primetime Manipuri News presented by Gentle Kumantem. Stay tuned.